Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back, Dale here. I got a lot to get done before about the 12th or 13th of June. Evansville Garden Tractor Show's coming up, and I plan on going back to that. You can see the David Bradley back here in the background. I want to take a wheel horse with me, and I'm going to be thrashing on this thing. But if I don't get it done, I will be taking the old backup. But what I got is a wheel horse B-80, and I will put a picture up of the ID tag on it and everything. But I did some research on this B-80. It's an 8-speed transmission, 3 forward, 1 reverse, high-low range. It was the one that I saved from the scrap pile that a guy was going to get rid of. But the thing about this is I've done some research on it. This B-80 came with an 8 horsepower coiler engine on it. I don't have a coiler engine. They are very expensive when you find one. I do have a Roa Briggs flathead, so I'm going to put attempt to put a 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine on this garden tractor. But when I did some research on it, it is a 1977 garden tractor. It was built on the picture, it's going to show 71-47 underneath of the serial number and everything. And what that means is it was built in 1977 on the 147th day of that year, which comes out to be May the 27th, 1977 on a Friday. I looked it up. I had to get into Google. But let me show you what it looks like right now. There'll be pictures of it, what it looked like when I brought it home. This is probably going to be a 2 or 3 video episode because this tractor needs some work done to it, and it's going to take me a little bit of time. All right. Well, let me take you over here and show you what I got so far. All right, I've already got the deck loose on it. I just got to pull the deck out. I've got the bull gear off of it. And all that does is you push this pin in, and this right here folds down, or it folds down just like that. And then you slip this right here up in there and it locks it. But these tires are not the right tires. I'm going to take them off. Those tires are. I got those tires from Fred Mays from Hips of Daisy. I do have a seat for it. It's not an original seat, but I do have a seat for it. When I got this from the guy, he had lifted it up to put it on the scrap trailer before I ever seen it, and he lifted it with the steering wheel. Well, it broke it. I've been trying to find a 3-spoke steering wheel. I found one. It's $138 shipped. I have an idea of what I'm going to do with this one, but I'm thinking about possibly taking this one off. I've already knocked the drift pin out, or the roll pin out of the steering wheel down here. I've got to get the steering wheel off But when he lifted it up by the steering wheel, it broke the whole dash off. Here's the piece of it. I have a couple of these dashes, but I mean, the steering wheel won't come out because I've got to take the dash off, and that way the steering wheel will come out, because that is all one piece. And as you can see, the gear on it down there, it just sits right here in a hole, if I can get it in right there. I'm gonna try to put the 5 horsepower Briggs on it, but really the frame and body and the transmission is free. I'm gonna change the oil out, but I really want to get this one to where I can take it to Evansville. And I do have a donor tractor that I can take the steering shaft out, but it has a 2-spoke steering wheel on it, which it really doesn't matter. But I've got an idea maybe how to do something with this steering wheel right here. I'm not sure yet, but this is it so far. Okay, I got the dash panel off. All these cables and all this still work. They're still good. I'm saving all this stuff because I'll be using all of this. I'm just lucky the dash panel didn't bust on me, because this piece right here is gold. I'll get a white, something white, and re-outline all this. But this thing had a pull start on it. All it had was a, well, no, it had a starter on it. All it had was run off. This one did not have a cigarette lighter on it. The other one I got has a hole for a cigarette lighter. So, go figure. You gotta have a Marlboro or a Winston while you're mowing yard. And somehow or another, you had to figure out where to put the cup holder at. And all these cables work. They all still are freed up and work. So, this, like I say, that right there is gold. And all the bolts that hold, all the screws that held these on are in a bag. They'll be tagged, labeled, and I will be taking all these right here off and clear. I forget what you call them, but all this is going to be coming off and put in this bag, and it'll be zip tied to that. There are no parts getting thrown away. Even that deck, it's got a hole in the front. I'm not getting rid of that deck or anything. I'm gonna save it in case I've come across somebody that can use some parts, because I'd be more than happy to let them have it for parts. That won't be going to scrap. So let me get this off. I got 4 screws or bolts and nuts. Y'all excuse the white legs. I had to break them out today. I know I got another socket. I brought 3 of them out here. Here we go. Three on the outside. And a 7/16 nut. Like I say, all this stuff's getting saved, because I'm gonna need it to put the other one on. I'm excited to get this running. I think it's a pretty neat looking tractor. All right, I'm gonna cut it off till I ain't got but a couple more to get off. Let's get this stuff undone real quick. Well, just throw your stuff down there and it'll be all right. Well, wrong size. Can't see it. That one ain't wanting to work on me. That's not a handle. Like I say, just throw your shit in the floor. Always gotta be one in the crowd. Tell you. Okay, I got the rest of the bolts out. There's the steering shaft. I got to get this collar loose. Get this piece off right here. Like I say, I done knocked the drift pin out. I just got to try to get the steering wheel off because I got a idea, maybe, I don't know. If I have to, I'll go get the other steering wheel and shaft off the other lawnmower and just put in here for right now. Just to get me through Evansville. Okay, everybody, this is a donor machine. It's what I bought it for. It's got the same transmission. This is a C160, 8-speed. It's the same transmission that's in this other B-80. From what I can tell, I do not have the fender pan for it, and that's fine because it does have a good 2-spoke steering wheel that still has the wheel horse emblem on it. This got one little broke piece right here, but that's okay. You don't see it when the hood goes down. I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off and this and go ahead and get it put on this one. Even though I have another dash, I like that dash, but getting these steering wheels off is almost next to impossible because they were left sitting outside all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one off, take this, save this, but all these throttle cables here, they move, but they're not the ones that I want to use. All right, so I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, I got the dash, steering column out of the donor wheel horse, and it is installed in this wheel horse. So got a steering wheel now that operates. Next step is putting the motor in, but that's all for today. I appreciate y'all coming along. I apologize for not videoing this, but I would have had to have done a lot of editing. All right, thanks. The hood latches on it. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna get some of that stuff, black stuff that goes along here that slips over there. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna get some of that. Keep it from vibrating so bad. So, all right. Latch works. So, we good. Okay. I just need to clarify something on these that Maytag engine video. I made it and this wheel horse video before I seen my doctor. And he asked me to take it easy on the arm, not do a lot with it until after my MRI, and I go back and see him. I'm hoping the rotator cuff's not torn, but it ain't looking good. So hopefully it's not. I hope it ain't torn, because if it is, it's gonna be miserable. Like I completely tore the right one off a few years ago and had to have it sewed all back on, and the same doctor that did that did both my knees and is looking at this shoulder. But I just want to let y'all know that these videos was made before I seen him, and I go Monday for MRI, and then on the 2nd of May I go back to see him to find out the results. So, with that being said, I appreciate all y'all. Take it easy, aim high, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.